My mother, Esau, taught me there's sleep and there's faith. Faith is to be alive, and to be alive is to be awake. We must not sit in silence. They will fill us with fire, and I will exhale. My name is Mente, and this is my story.
Since the beginning of time, the human race has received guidance from an unknown light source, commonly referred to as Altair. Due to everyone's differing views of the light's intentions for the human race, the population has since split amongst two groups, the growers and the fixers. The superior group, the fixers, who see Earth in all of its perfection, seek to explore the unknown and get rid of any undesirables. These undesirables are known as the growers, the unfit, the immigrants, the minorities, and the outcast. Little did they know these unwanted individuals included some of the great minds and forward thinkers of society. To maintain Earth's peaceful image and avoid the harshness of social Darwinism, the fixers needed a way to improve upon their current predicaments. The solution? To send forth the growers to a new planet, experiment, to test the theory of life on other planets and preserve the perfection of the population here on Earth. I'm honored to stand here today and send forth these courageous and loyal Earth dwellers on a mission in support of their great planet. It is with intense training and valor that these individuals head outward to a great unknown in search of endless possibilities to grow our vast nation. Let the exploration begin. Hail, Altair.
They sent us here with all of their ignorance, and little did they know the abilities we had to make a little out of the unknown.
Yeah, they called us undesirable, yet sent us to this beautifully luscious land. Only if our family and friends on Earth knew how we were really viewed.
Let's get to work.
Meanwhile, back on Earth, the fixers are feeling victorious, with the growers gone and the remaining population convinced it was for the greater good. The possibility of a perfect world is closer than ever.
Look at this thriving ecosystem. There's so many possibilities for life here.
If only they could have seen the view from others' perspective. I can't even imagine Earth's potential. Time will come to show Earth what we have created.
Meanwhile, on Earth, the perfect atmosphere that the fixers have grown to expect is quickly falling apart. With the abundance and misuse of power due to the excessive technological advances, Earth's existence is becoming scarce.
The light is calling upon us. We have to do something. Earth is deteriorating too fast. We have to go back and help. It's for the greater good.
Your fellow humans need you. With word of the growers' imminent return, Earth prepares for the arrival of the unwanted. The ignorant fixers are living in fear of the unknown changes the people from Planet Experiment have undergone. Their preparation included some extreme measures, even forcing Earth citizens to take pills that would quickly transform them into superhuman machines and militants. We should all stand here with pride for all that we have accomplished on this journey. Millions of miles and streams of negativity could not stop our growth. With help from our guiding light, we shall be homeward bound to embrace this endless opportunities in our future. After all the aid and opportunity we have provided, the growers are determined to return in all their fury. We must destroy whatever comes in our path to protect the home front from these unlawful invasion.
This guy is so stupid. This is not what's actually happening. Everyone is completely overreacting.
With armor freshly shined and guns loaded, Earth is officially prepared for attack from the growers. The fixers are already stretched thin in their resources and now believe they have to fight this war brought on by the growers.
The growers had invaded. Our sacrificing is attacking those horrible growers.
The growers knew it wasn't going to be pretty, but they had no idea the intensity of the destruction that had been occurring on the home front.
Oh my, this place is barely recognizable. They consider us the unfit and unwanted, yet look what they have done with our Earth. Devastation everywhere.
The growers have landed. I repeat, the enemy has landed. Calling all fixers. Calling all fixers.
Madre altar, llenos con su habilidad.
As the fixers come running towards the growers, they just sit there in their peaceful state, trying to take in this sad new reality of Earth. Why aren't they fearful of us? Why aren't they charging back at us?
How are we supposed to fight these unwanted when they're not wanting any confrontation? Who cares? Let's be reminded that these are the undesirables. Attack these outcasts now!
As their peaceful approach fades and the growers' blood begins to boil, they realize these fixers have not changed one bit. You guys call yourself fixers, and yet you are so unfixable. You want a war? We'll get you one.
Attention, attention! This must stop!
Through the chaos, a young woman steps in between the crowds. Through the chaos, a young woman steps in between the crowds.
All of you people need to stop what you're doing and listen. Escucha mi familia productores. My name is Mente de Razon. I may seem insignificant to most, but the Force thought otherwise. You see, I was never truly a fixer or a grower. I always seemed to be pulled in no one direction, but instead I tended to seek understanding of all humankind. This is why the great energy Altair spoke to me. My name, Mente de Razon, should have been a clue to my calling. The Force urged me to share the mindset of reason and sent me back into time to witness the injustice firsthand. My eyes were open that day in the lab before the first set of growers were launched into experiment on what the fixers claimed was space exploration. I heard the chattering of the scientists, and it was far from space exploration. It was a way to get rid of the unwanted. The force, altair, that binds us all, calls for you, the fixers, and you, the growers, to seek understanding and put aside your ignorance and change your perspective. Let's not be fooled by the fine feathers, as they do not always make fine birds. We shall see one another as a community to grow and fix our home together. You, fixers, always feeling that life in the world around you should be one way and one way only. I encourage you to open your minds and hearts. And you, growers, conversation surrounded by confrontation is not always a bad thing. Be encouraged to share your opinion and speak your mind. Now we all can forgive one another, but we may never forget the challenges we have endured and overcome. All hail the force that binds us all and brings us to a greater future.
Breaking news. With Earth back into a harmonious state, the entire human race is reaping the rewards. The technological advances that once aided in destruction are now benefiting the human race, with the growth in medical and technological fields. The gloom of the devastation on Earth has evolved into a thriving agricultural ecosystem. The days of butting heads between races and political parties have come to a halt, with more conversations that lead to productive outcomes. Lastly, but most importantly, the ideas of the forward thinkers among the entire human race can be heard